नमस्कार. अलर्ट ॲक्टिव्ह अलाइव्ह ॲट 100 ह्या कार्यावळीन तुमचे स्वागत. धेंपो हेल्थकेअर प्रस्तुत ही कार्यावळ आम्ही स्वर्गीय श्री विश्वासराव धेंपो हांच्या यादीन राबयतात आणि दर शुक्रारा रातचे 10 वरांचेर आम्ही तुमच्या मुखार येतात आरोग्य आणि स्वास्थ्य हे विषय घेऊन आणि त्याच्याबद्दल चर्चा करपाक. तर आमच्या बरोबर आसात डॉक्टर दिगंबर नायक, अ रिनाउंड कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट फ्रॉम गोवा, whose name has been already recognized as one of the 50 pathfinder of the Indian healthcare industry. Namaskar doctor and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Dr. Naik has written a book Alert Active Alive at 100 आणि ह्याच बुकाच्या आधाराचेर आम्ही हांगसर वेगवेगळे आरोग्य विषयक विषय हाताळतात आणि त्याच्याबद्दल चर्चा करतात. पण त्या विषयाकडे वळच्या पयलीं आम्ही हांगसर डिस्कस करतात ते तुम्ही म्हणजे पळोवप्यांनी आमकां जे प्रश्न विचारिल्ले असतात न्ही त्याची डॉक्टरा कडल्यान जाप दिवन. तो पयलो आमकां जो डॉक्टर प्रश्न आयिल्लो आसा तो असो की द डिफरन्स बिटवीन द आर्थरायटीस लायक रिमोटॉयड आर्थरायटीस, rheumatic arthritis or osteoarthritis. What is the difference between these three types of arthritis?
फाटल्या एपिसोडाक आमी जॉइंट रिप्लेसमेंटचेर प्रश्न घेतलेलो. जॉइंट रिप्लेसमेंट केन्ना लागता आनी कित्याक लागता. तो जॉइंट रिप्लेसमेंटाक युजली जॉइंट रिप्लेसमेंट म्हणजे जॉइंट पिड्ड्या जाल्या. वन ऑफ द कॉज 70-80 इयर्सचे जाता तो ऑस्टिओआर्थरायटीस म्हणटा. ताका जे वयाच्या मानान जशी आमच्या जॉइंटाची झीज जाता, जसे जॉइंट एकामेकाचेर घोळून घोळून स्पॉयल जाता, ताका ऑस्टिओआर्थरायटीस म्हणटा. दॅट इज रिलेटेड टू एज. जाणटेपणान जाता. पयलीं सबंद आयुश्य कांय ना, मागीर मागीर स्पेशली फॅट आसत नाल्यार हे जावन 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 मागीर आनी चलना म्हणून पळय सगळे लोक बसता. दॅट इज ऑस्टिओआर्थरायटीस. ओके. So it is related to age. It is an aging process. So it is a degenerative process.
Okay.
Now if you look at these two things, rheumatic arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, दोनों totally separate disease.
I see.
Okay. Now let's take rheumatic arthritis first. Rheumatic arthritis is a simple infection. Streptococcus म्हणून एक infection आमच्या ताळ्यान जाता. Usually in young age. फक्त sore throat, that's all. At the most you may get little fever. Okay. आणि हे इन्फेक्शन तशें मागीर बॉडीन वता. त्या इन्फेक्शनाचे रिएक्शन म्हणून आमकां आर्थरायटीस सुरू जाता. ओके. सो दिस इज अ प्लेन सिंपल इन्फेक्शन बिकॉज ऑफ वीच यू आर गेटिंग arthritis. Okay. So if this spine, then that arthritis is not severe. व्हडलो पाय मातसो सुस्तलो दुखतलो, दुसरे दिसा नाच जातली दूख, then you get some other pain. So you get very little pain to the extent that many times people don't even look at this pain.
Okay. Age factor असा आहे का?
This happens in young people.
Young people.
Okay, youngster. 10, 15, 10, 15 years is the commonest age when this happens.
Okay.
Okay, so rheumatic is in young people. Rheumatic is because of an infection. And arthritis is not a serious thing. Many times you don't even know that you had arthritis. मातशें दुखता पांय, दुसरे कितें लायलो दुसरे दिसा सारको जाता. आमी ताका फ्लिटींग आर्थरायटीस म्हणटा. पेन येवप पटकरून वचप.
Okay.
But as a consequence of this, after another 5 or 10 years, you will get a damage of the heart valves. Mitral stenosis, aortic stenosis and other valves also get affected. आता young भुरगे पळय आमी ऑपरेशन वाल्वाचे ऑपरेशन करता, वाल्व चोक जाला म्हणटा, they have all suffered from rheumatic heart fever and this is the rheumatic heart disease.
Okay.
So whatever little pain and then affection of the heart valves is what happens in rheumatic arthritis.
Okay.
While rheumatoid arthritis is something different. आमी सगळे खूप जाणटे म्हणटा आमकां रेमातिलाचे मातशें आसा. It is this rheumatoid arthritis. In rheumatoid arthritis it's called as an autoimmune disease. You don't know कोणाक जातलो आनी कोणाक जावचो ना unless it is coming down through families. Because of some reaction, our body itself start accepting or feeling that the joint of ours, the synovium of ours, is a foreign particle and it starts destroying it. That is what is called as autoimmune disorder. Auto म्हणजे स्वतःची न्ही, immune related to your immunity. disorder, of course, is disease. Okay, so rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease. Usually starts around 40, 45, 50 or 60 also later on, and slowly involves in the morning, in the evening, beginning. You will have only involvement of these joints commonly. सकाळ फुडें उठलं की हात चड हालना, घट्ट लागता, दुखता मातशें, आनी मागीर मातसो भोंवलो की you are okay the whole day. So rheumatoid arthritis happens more, especially pain is more in the morning, and then as you move around, the pain starts going away.
Okay.
So it comes, then the disease comes. Like the Ailoki disease is not going to go, it is going to stay with you. Okay, and slowly it involves these two joints the most, hand joints, and it can involve any other joint. शेवटी खूप जणांचे पाय बी वाकडे जाल्ले आसता पळय जाणटेपणान, they are all rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, so it's a very deadly degenerating disease. Slowly it really makes people sick. Pain is very severe. Knee joint is the one which is affected the most. Okay, affect that पण तितले नसता. Okay, so this is, now you have a rheumatic fever and arthritis, you have a rheumatoid arthritis. Itun rheumatoid, and there are lots of varieties of rheumatoid arthritis. We call them as a seronegative, seropositive, and that will show what is the extent of damage. मातशी कमी जायत नाल्यार it's different, little more or very severe or seropositive rheumatoid arthritis. These are the rheumatoid, and the osteoarthritis are the degenerative age-related processes. Okay. So now this rheumatoid is to be treated very well, and it will run in the families. So we need to investigate the patient well. We need to remove his morning stiffness. He needs to exercise more and more. The more he is exercising, the better is his rheumatoid arthritis. And of course, as there are plenty of medicines on rheumatoid arthritis, it has become a speciality by itself. Okay, arthritis specialist or rheumatic specialist speciality there. So there is plenty into this rheumatoid arthritis. We can treat these patients very well. Correct. There are some of the very strong drugs. Some of the drugs we use in cancers, use them in very small dose. It makes your rheumatoid arthritis disappear. Okay. So there is, for rheumatoid arthritis, there is an absolute treatment. You don't have to spoil your joints so that they lead into a joint replacement tomorrow. For osteoarthritis, you have to actually prevent yourself from going into it. You have to learn to stay young, and that's exactly what we are talking. If you follow all these principles, you will not have osteoarthritis. Okay. It is not a disease, it's a degenerative disorder associated with the age and the way we have lived our life. Okay. So that is osteoarthritis. So rheumatoid, yes, treatable. Rheumatic, you have to only prevent that sore throat infection. Sore throat. Rheumatic is not found in your advanced countries like Europe, because that infection is not there in Europe at all. It's very common in India, it's very common in Africa. In India now slowly incidence is falling because we are now learning about hygiene. We try to stay ourselves clean. And if you stay ourselves clean, you will have lesser of these infections.
So like to conclude, rheumatic arthritis हो केन्ना जाऊ शकता इन्फेक्शन.
Rheumatic arthritis कसं भुरगेपणान जाता. Okay, and सहज जावंक शकता. स्कुलान गेले एकट्याक sore throat येले, spreads it to the others. Rheumatoid arthritis usually starts at the age of 40s and above. And osteoarthritis is at the later age. Rheumatoid arthritis is the one which is very painful, but there is perfect treatment for all this, and I don't think any one of us should actually suffer from this disease. We should first of all stay away from the disease, not allow the disease to come inside us, and secondly, if at all you get it, treat it well so that it does not go into further complication of making your joints deformed. Okay. Prevention of rheumatic arthritis, prevention of fever. Rheumatoid arthritis, if you have it, proper treatment. And osteoarthritis, you have to take care of your aging process very well. Okay.
तर फाटले काय एपिसोड्स आम्ही हांगा डिस्कस केला ते म्हणजे हाऊ टू लिव अ स्ट्रेस फ्री लायफ. तर डॉक्टरान हांगा खुबश्यो गजाली डिस्कस केल्या. फॉर एग्जांपल मायंडफूल अवेअरनेस, ताज्या उपरांत आमी डिस्कस केलें की एवॉयड मल्टीटास्किंग, ताज्या उपरांत लर्न टू से नो, आनी फाटल्याच एपिसोडान आमी पळयलें की रागार कसो कंट्रोल करप, हाव टू एक्सप्रेस युअर एंगर इन अ व्हेरी हेल्दी वे. तर आयज आमचे टॉपिक जो आसा तो ह्युमर अँड लाफ्टर. तर डॉक्टर अशें म्हणटात की लाफ्टर इज द ग्रेटस्ट मेडिसीन. हांसप, स्वता हांसप, दुसऱ्यांक हांसवप आनी खूब प्रसन्न रावप, आनंदी रावप हीच एक सक्सेसफूल लायफ किंवा स्ट्रेस फ्री लायफाची गुरू किल्ली अशें म्हणटात. सो ह्युमर अँड लाफ्टर अँड वॉट आर द एडवांटेजीस ऑफ इट अँड हाव वी कॅन कर्ब द स्ट्रेस, वॉट डू आय से, द स्ट्रेसफूल लायफ. ओके, हाचेर तुमकां कितें म्हणपाचें आसा?
Last time we talked about how to prevent anger. So
correct.
this time we'll not talk about how
Anger.
to. I don't think you need to be told how to laugh. We must just learn to laugh.
Yeah.
I'll only tell you some of the few benefits of a good laughter. But we have to just learn to laugh. That's the most important thing. You remember when I was a small child in schools, we used to bring out one the wallpaper bhi munastale, and there was one column where we used to give a joke.
Barobar.
And that column was always called as hasa ani lattava. Okay, so today we know that lat is not good health, but त्या टायमार आमकां मोठे जावप म्हणजे हेल्दी दिसताले.
बरोबर.
Okay, when we were small kids, we were so skinny. So मात्सो मोठो जालो की बरो जावप. Today we know obesity is a disease. Okay, so that's one aspect of it. But we definitely knew that laughing or smiling is a good element that happens in our life. Absolutely good element. देवान आमकां सगळें दिला, राग दिला, jealousy दिला एका सायडीन, दुसऱ्या सायडीन this is we don't like what God has given us, but simultaneously he has been so impartial. He has given us a smile and a laughter. Out of these two, what I take more will shape my life. If I take more of this, your jealousy, your anger and all those sort of things, I am definitely going to spoil my own life. Getting jealous about you, I am destroying myself, not you.
बरोबर.
Okay, so this is one part of it, and if I take more of this, my life is totally different. It is up to us. Both are there. Let's not blame God for giving us. They both are there on a platter. Whether we take all this negative feeling or whether we keep on smiling, it's completely in our hands, and we should decide what we want to. Many people enjoy doing this, but the life is miserable. Many people acquire this. Life is fantastic. The aging is good. Even in the 80s and 90s, people like them. So every day you are going to live your life better. I'll tell you a story of one of my patient.
Okay.
This is now almost about 4 years old. 4-5 years old, when I had not even really taken this book in a serious way. She was a young lady of 48, okay, and suffering from cervical cancer stage 4. That was the stage when it was detected. Before that, it was not detected. What happened to her when then it was detected, it was proved, and then the doctor put her on a line of treatment. He explained to her, I need to give you medicine, I need to give you radiation, and if possible we'll combine medicine, radiation as well as surgery, and then try to do our best. She asked one straight question to the doctor, doctor, what is my chances of survival? And no doctor could give her any chance of survival. They said, we'll do our best, this is what is there, you are already in stage 4, which is the most advanced stage, which is almost like a hopeless stage. Then she came to me, she discussed this whole episode with me, and she says, okay, if without treatment I'll live for 6 months, with treatment I'll suffer and I might not even die early, or at the most I might live 9 months. Then she says, I want to live without medication. Say, I will not take medicines for cancer. So she decided all that thing. Of course, the dialogue was very clear with me. So I also respected her opinion, because you know that stage, radiation and all is really a trouble. And in fourth stage, we could not. If it was first stage, I would have never allowed her to do that. I would have said, you will be all right. Okay. So this happened, and then from the place where she came, I knew there was a nice laughter club with some very senior, good people, educated people as members of that laughter club. I just suggested to her, why don't you join that club? I said, I'll recommend your name, you go and join them. So she went there, joined them. She came back to me after 3 months. She looked absolutely full of energy. She looks absolutely good. I did not talk to her about the cancer. She came to me after another 3 months, that means 6 months. She looked much better. She looked much younger. At this time, I asked her, can we have a look at your cancer? I was shocked. Of course, we have seen these stories. We have seen such cases. Her cancer was almost gone.
Really?
So it was almost stage 1. This is a story of a Goan patient of mine. And there are many such stories. And by another 6 months, by a year, there is no cancer today. It is 4 years, the whole cancer has disappeared. You will call it a miracle. For me, it's not a miracle.
Okay.
This is a proper treatment if you look at your life at that level and in that way. Here I could help her, and that lady immediately took up so positively. She says, I am going to live my life. She had sufficient money. She started spending money. She started living well. She started donating. She started helping people. She went into social life. Okay. And family also supported her.
Okay.
And she laughed her whole sickness to glory. So just that laughter club could cure this patient. And this is not an isolated story. You will get so many books written by these cancer patients themselves, what exactly made them go through the cancer, and they have survived through the cancer. So it is such a beautiful thing that can happen.
Okay.
This is what God has simply given us. All that we got to do is think and laugh and smile.
This applicable to any kind of cancer or only cervical, like?
See, what she did, it is not the line of treatment.
Treatment, okay.
She never took the line of treatment. What she did, she changed her life just through smiles and laughter. So the power into this, whatever bad thing God has given us here, just this smile and laughter can wipe out all these things in our life. All that we got to do is smile and laugh more. And you have seen the amount of benefits you have. You have so many physical benefits, I would say cognitive benefits as well as social benefits. Okay, person who constantly laughs has got more dopamine inside his brain. And lack of dopamine makes you depressed. Lack of dopamine gives you all this Parkinsonism and other things. Okay. The relaxation response to their muscles and all is much beautiful. That means the nerves act in a more systematic way. They don't work in an erratic way. It reduces your threshold of pain. When you are laughing, I give you an injection, you will never feel the pain. And if you are crying, and then I give you an injection, you will shout in pain. Okay. It reduces the amount of pain, and obviously when you are laughing, you know how beautifully it reduces your stress. Okay. So this physical benefits we all know. From the cognitive side, it increases your creativity. If you are working on a job and you are smiling around with it, your job is much better. We have proved that increases your problem solving ability. Whatever problem you have. If you are a man who smiles more often, you will solve their problems better. Their memory is better. You see yourself, some good instances which happened even in your childhood, you are remembering, but many more bad instances you won't even remember. At that time your memory practically does not work when you take all this negative things inside you. Okay, so emotionally you are better off. There is no depression. Depression is much reduced. If you make a depressive patient laugh and laugh and laugh every day, that itself is a cure for him.
Okay.
Okay, anxiety, stress, tension, these are all increased. No, all these get reduced in a man who knows to fight, to laugh. And a man who smiles, you see yourself, he has a self-esteem which is so high.
Okay.
He feels good about himself. Okay, if I feel good about myself, I'll definitely be better in my life. Ne?
Definitely.
That's called self-esteem.
Yeah.
It automatically goes up. It doesn't need anything.
Yeah, you admire your own qualities.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You admire everything that you have. Your
Yeah.
confidence is better. And you go with good self-esteem. And have you seen, it is a good self-esteem. It is not something like a grid. It is not a pseudo-ego. When you laugh, you don't have the ego. When you have an ego, actually, you become stiff.
Yeah, correct.
When you laugh, you are totally relaxing.
Relax.
Okay, and these are all the different hormones or endorphins or enzymes secreted throughout the body during that process of laughter. Okay, you look at your this, and obviously, if you are have that self-esteem, your hope is better. You are a hopeful, positive man. For anything that goes along in, yes, you hope. Well, you hope in a positive way.
Correct.
Because all your body enzymes go at that way. Obviously, you are more optimistic,
Yeah, positive attitude.
tremendously positive. Smiling cannot be bad unless he is totally mentally deranged and just keeps on smiling. But still, when he is smiling, that deranged man, that the mentally sick man, when he is smiling, is happy.
Barabar.
Somebody told me yesterday, there are only two people who are always happy in their life. One, he says, is the newborn child who learns to laugh. You do anything, you throw the child in the air and you feel the child laughing. Because he has not seen the fear. He has not taken anything negative from the life. The God has sent us through all the good things. Though the child cries in the initial stage, the child's cry is built up to make the lungs fill up. Child does not cry out of sorrows. And child has not come up with any of this jealousy and anger and all these factors together. Child has 100% come with only these things. It only knows to smile and laugh. You see the laughter of a child and you see the laughter of an elderly man. Different.
Very much.
Absolutely different. The moment you hear the laughter of a child, you are totally, you feel completely different. Then when we laugh, tone is different. Because now this laughter is adulterated with a lot of these negative factors. While in a child, it is not adulterated.
Okay.
And a madman who starts laughing, he doesn't know anything. He'll sit anywhere, go anywhere. He's laughing. That's all. We call him a mentally sick man, but he is a very, very happy man.
Happy man. Because he's unaware of what is going on in
He's
his
unaware
life.
of. It's not that he's unaware of. He can see you doing all these things. He is not bothered about it.
Bothered about
Okay.
it. Correct.
This is where jealousy comes into. I'm bothered about that you are doing something better.
Okay.
You are doing something better, that burns me out. That is jealousy. So that is a very, very, that's one thing, one of the most dangerous things to pick up from the various plate of fruits God has kept for us. Okay. So we have to be throwing this out and taking this up. That is that I think is the best way for us.
Okay.
And you've seen the energy in this, ne? A man who's laughing, humor. Look at his level of energy. He's always energetic. Whatever he does it to the best.
Okay.
So that's exactly what happens. So we have seen the physical benefit. We have gone through a bit of cognitive benefit. Cognitive in the sense from your cognition point of view. Then you see the benefit from the society point of view.
Yeah. People keeps on wondering, why this man is laughing? Yeah. What is the reason? Like people also keep on wondering. Yeah.
But this is a man who will make more friends.
Correct.
this is the man who will go into any of this group, whichever group he does, fine.
Yeah.
You want to go for a long drive, say, "Arey bhai, yata," because all along the trip, he'll make you laugh and laugh and laugh. You don't know how fast your trip is finished.
Okay.
You see him in a group, okay? People identify him in the group. In fact, many times the group gets identified because of one man like
One
this.
man, correct.
Okay. His choices, he gets all sorts of choices.
Correct.
Okay, he can go into any, he can dissolve himself into any group. His friends circle is tremendous, isn't it?
Yeah.
He is an attractive man.
Okay.
He looks handsome.
Yeah.
Handsomeness is not the features.
Okay.
Handsomeness is the part of your mind, presence of your mind. Okay. So his marriage is happy, he is happy with his children, everything is good with him.
Okay.
And if you look at it, I think we all need to join a laughter club.
एक्झॅक्टली. आणि तुम्ही बरयला तुमच्या बुकार, वाय नॉट जॉइन अ लाफ्टर क्लब.
This much it is there, there's plenty. All that we need to take this up.
करेक्ट.
So जेन्ना आमी हे स्वतः घेतले न्ही, things would be much different.
ओके. अशें दिसता की आयचे जे लाफ्टर हे सेशन जे चालू आसा, आमची चर्चा चालू आसा, ते सोंपचेच न्ही, पण वेळ जायत आल्लो आसा आनी आयज डॉक्टर आमकां हांगाच थांबचें पडटा. तर तुमी पळयत रावा प्रुडंट मिडिया एवरी फ्रायडे एट 10 PM, अलर्ट एक्टीव अलायव एट 100. आणि तुमचे आमकां मुजरत प्रश्न येवनी. आज जसो आमी आर्थरायटीसचेर प्रश्न जो डिस्कस केला, तसोच वेळ कमी पडल्या कारणान आमी फुडलो प्रश्न आयज हांगा डिस्कस करूंक पावले ना. पण तुमी तुमचे प्रश्न धाडीत रावा. डॉक्टर तुमकां व्हॉट्सएप किंवा ईमेलार तुमचे प्रश्नांचे जाप दितलेच. आणि पळयत रावा प्रुडंट चॅनल. नमस्कार.